He's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And that one almost hit him. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
So digging in, Connor Norton. That one at 95, missed up top. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So 2 down now, and here is Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one inside. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Lindor sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And the Marlins down quietly. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starter, Sandy Alcantara.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Francisco Lindor. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That one missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him.
Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. And the righty deals. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's a little bit low. Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at-bat. He had to let off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
First and second, no outs. Here's Pete Alonso. That misses, and the count is 3-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So they're all loaded up. Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches.
Center field, Stowers settles under, squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. Cut off, now a throw home. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here's Jesse Winker. There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. The relay. And he's out.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he defense come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
So up next for New York,
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's out to center field. Taylor settles underneath it. And there's one down.
That is it. The first baseman, Matt.
And a foul ball. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Goes down swinging. Kodai Senga picks up the strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down. Now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs, base is empty. That's off the inside corner, and it's a full count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Marlins get one back thanks to this solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the second. Now here is Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
One down, base is empty. Outside low, and the count's even at 2. And that skips into dirt. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Got a little anxious on that changeup right there. It tells you he's ready to hit a fastball. If he can let that thing get deeper as he recognizes it out of the hand, tell you what, he could be circling the bases.
Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Konai sizes this one up, and that'll do it. On to the 3rd inning, and now the center fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. To the right side, Alonso. steps on first for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 4, Nick Fortes.
And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. That one in there across the letters. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit.
Xavier Edwards.
The shortstop takes the ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one misses, and that's ball 3. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. Juan Soto now.
The right field, Juan Soto.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well. Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Battling here as he fouls it away. He goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Back to the mound. And that's a base hit. Soto around second, heads for third. To third, tag, got him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Alonso, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Cut out and miss, struck him out. That ends the inning. Mets leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in Miami, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And that one missing low. The 2-2. And downstairs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Jonah Bride digs in now. Check swing, went around.
Yes, he.
1-2.
2 strikes.
And there's the ball. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One down. Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. That one fouled off. 2-2. Man at first, one away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Not close, and it deflects away. Runner holds, and it's a full count. High fly ball out towards left center. Taylor sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 away. So up next, Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And midway in the fourth, it's the Mets 2 and the Marlins 1. Bottom 4, and now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Next offering is down low.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that's in the dirt.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins 1. We go to the top of the 5th, and now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos. Check swing, and he went 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
So digging in, Kyle Stowers. One down, base is empty. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Dedniel Nunez getting ready to go. Young, a left-hander, also throwing. Inside, almost got him. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Popped up. Alonso settles under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and our score remains 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Jeff McNeil stands in.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the 1st, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. We really settled into this outing nicely.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses. Now 2 and 2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Outside. And that's ball 3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ripped to right. Sanchez makes the catch. And that's the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Daniel Nunez. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 72.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the Mets bullpen. A.J. Minter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Buto also throwing. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
On the ground, right side. And it's just foul. That was close.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Connor Norton, the next up for the Marlins. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's down and away. Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
So 2 down now, and here is Jesus Sanchez. Ground ball, Alonso. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Seth Martinez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Miami's bullpen with some action. Andrew Nardi appears to be getting loose. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Up the middle to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. And that one is inside. That misses the zone. 3-1. That clips the corner.
Count's full.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game at the plate. Jonah Bride. Not even close there. 2-1. And that's too high. Matt Mervis in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And strike 2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one 95 to finish him off.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
And a swing and a miss, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins 1. Bottom of the inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. The 1-2. To the right side, Mervis. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
now batting, center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's down and in.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez will hit next.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now 2-2. Ground ball left side, and that goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and the count's full. That one ripped. Going back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Tosses to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Butto.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 70, Jose Butto.
And at the plate for Miami, Davison de los Santos. And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And the count now even up. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. This is his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Next to hit, Kyle Stowers. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
And now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes. Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Popped up right side, and that's a fair ball.
The bat, number 9, shortstop.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's the third out. So one hit is all they get. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Anthony Bender. Well, one-run game, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. On the inside corner for a strike. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. One down, base is empty. Action in the pen down there. Andrew Nardi, the left-hander, up and throwing. That's inside. Down the line. Out. Number 2.
Up next for the Mets, the right fielder, Juan.
2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throws to second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Mark Vientos, the next to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off. Soto stands at second with 2 gone. Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Struck him out of the foul tip. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure, actually likes the one-run game.
Well, one-run game, and at the plate for Miami, Connor Norton. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Tried to check his swing, appeal to third. No, he held up. One down, base is empty. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. That should get the dugout going. And we are all tied up. It's 2-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonah Bride. Now a screamer into the outfield. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
So up next, Matt Mervis. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Movement in the bullpen for Danny Young. The young lefty looks to be getting himself ready. Two outs. That one missed. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. 2-2 game. Back after this on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jesus Tinoco.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now here is Pete Alonso.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Falling behind 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swung on, belted. Sanchez on the move, heading back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. That one way outside, and a count 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Calvin Fauché getting loose out there. Nardi getting loose as well. Next pitch misses way outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So up next for New York, Jesse Winker. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one misses, and it's 2-1. In the air, right field. Sanchez pulls it down, and that is that.
Now pitching for
Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Danny Young.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Go ahead run on base. Konai getting ready to hit. Man at second. That one into dirt, and that's ball 2. Popped up. And there's one down. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. And here's the pinch runner, Derek Hill. And now Davison De Los Santos.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Ryan Stanek up and throwing. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. To the right side, McNeil. In plenty of time to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle.
So now a pinch hitter, Dane Myers.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Two outs. The other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for Miami. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. So coming into the game now on defense, Liam Hicks. He takes over as the new first baseman. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here. Now at the plate, Tyrone Taylor. The 1-1. And there's a ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers. And out number 1 on the grab. Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez.
And the crowd back into this ball game. Everyone could go home happy if we see a big swing here.
That catches the zone for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The winning run on second base. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now we go to the 11th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And it remains 2-2. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Xavier Edwards in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Stays alive. Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Throws to first in time. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at-bat.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Runner's breaking for the plate, and he pops up the squeeze. Play at the plate, save, and they take the lead. Alvarez to first in time. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. Now the third baseman, Connor Norton. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that one is inside. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Marlins 3 and the Mets 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Calvin Fauché.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Francisco Lindor. So the tying run at second.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And just misses with that one. Juan Soto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Liner, and this could be trouble. McNeil headed home, and it gets by him. He'll score and then tie it. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
move at second base. On a pinch run for the Mets, Jose Siri. He's the potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one to first, Hicks. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
One down, and the winning run at third. Next offering upstairs. Pete Alonso in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Sanchez raging back towards the wall. Out of here! Ball game! That'll fire up the dugout, and the Mets walk it off in the 11th.
Extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.